Iowa, and we're here in the super late models. I'm number two, so I guess I will qualify. Just got home from work and saw Nick posted that he was going to run this. Actually, hold on one second. He was going to run this, so figured I'd jump in since I was home. I want to run 14-to-1 ratio. This track is huge for these cars. We'll see what we can do. I'm not going to be the second fastest here. I'd be lucky to get top 5. This is the open set. Open series. It's just a modified version of the OSR set that we're running here. Nick modified it quite a bit, though I raised the right rear air pressures just a touch because it was pretty loose starting off. It's very loose. This first lap, just give me a minute. I'm not going to have very good pace anyway. Well, doesn't matter now if I had pace. Try and get a run to the line.
One more lap to go.
Not a great one. Should be better through here though. Marginally. It's really loose. Probably should have tightened it way up for qualifying, but 23.7 puts us 7th. We were 9th before we even had a lap done, so Nick with the 23.2, where did that come from? Oh well, I have no practice, so we're starting way back here. Hopefully we'll survive. This is going to be a mess, I'm sure. 80 whole laps. How much fuel do we have in it? 20 gallons. Probably could have taken some of that out for the qualifying as well as tape. We're going to lower this back down just a little bit. It's going to be loose starting off, but it will tighten up for sure. This car always does, and for a track like this, I think it definitely will. We just need to not overheat the tire and not use up that right rear too much early on. Get it heated to where we're sliding everywhere. That is not a good qualifying run though. Starting back in 9th. But should be okay. I'm sure there'll be some wrecking, but we got Nick in here. As I said, Joe, that's Spencer and Tyler, I think. And I think that's the only people I recognize, but some people may be in the Discord and I don't know. 4 cars on pole with a 23.0. We're just going to be in the back riding, trying to get some laps down, trying to get some good stuff to our tires. Hopefully not abuse them too bad. Iowa seems like a big track for these, but maybe it'll be fun. And we're ready to go. That was pretty good. Let's hopefully have some fun here. Are there tires?
Cutting it close to the finish.
I'm gonna get out and add a gallon. 2 gallons. Just to make sure.
That's it for tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
I don't want to be running out of fuel. I don't want to cut that very close at all. It'll probably be okay, and it will probably get cautions, which will make it okay. But I just want to doubly sure. No tire changes, so we need to protect these things as best we can. And hopefully survive. Lots of room to dodge if we have to. But hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully this goes green all the way. Doubt it will, but it would be cool. 14 starting behind us. He said he was running default set
tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
in the text chat before the grid, so I think we'll be quicker than him. We'll see. The setup's from like 2 years ago. on a track temp that's supposed to be 30 degrees cooler than this, which in theory you would
Alright,
think
man, line up on the
if it was
inside
set up
row.
for a
Pit
cooler
road is
track, it'd
closed.
be a lot looser on a hotter track, but still plows. But these changes we made to loosen it up are what caused it to be so loose right now. Running the default OSR set super tight on entry, and that was just going to kill the right front long run. We'll see what we can do. Joe, where's he? He's the number 7. I think he's right up behind Nick. Yeah, that's him in that white and light blue car, I think. Nick is second row on the bottom.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Ooh, I see a Hut Strickland Circuit City paint scheme back there. Is that Spencer? That'd be cool. I don't know if that's him or not. Yeah, it must be. Number 9. Almost got the number right for that. Let's just be careful here on the start. We're going to be loose. Hopefully we don't get run over. Hopefully no one in front of us spins it down into us. 80 laps is going to feel like a long time here, I think, especially if we get cautions. But that's okay. I just hope it's a fun one.
Get ready.
I think it could be. It could be fun.
The pace car is in.
Careful with the wheel spin on the start.
Green, green, green.
And we are off. Easy into turn 1. 12th car looks to be on ice at the start here as well. I'm going to try and get a run underneath him. Don't know if he was getting loose down the straightaway or blocking.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Must have been blocking. That's fine. Just get in line here for a minute, and he's spinning in front of me.
Outside.
And we get
All right,
rear-ended.
man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 14.
My bad,
past the-
dude.
past
I
the
saw movement
9,
in front of
past
me
the-
and stabbed the brake.
Past the 14. Past the...
I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. I think that 14 is a Larry Foyt paint scheme too.
Pace car on back shirt.
I don't think we have any damage. I think we didn't hardly hit him in the front. We just got rear-ended
Pit
like
road is
crazy.
now open.
Hopefully that's not broken. I don't know what these idle at. Probably 1800. Really unfortunate. I freaking knew somebody would just spin right in front of us. Just self-spin. Happens every time. If we're on track, the person directly in front of us is going to self-spin. It's just the way it goes. Doesn't matter what we're racing, what track. That's just what's going to happen. Blocks me down the straight. Fights me off the corner on lap 1 to not give up the spot, and then immediately self-spins in front of me. But hopefully this will be the only caution. I was trying to get into a groove there. I wasn't really pushing it, getting loose or anything. Can anybody see if I have any rear damage?
I don't see any.
Alright, thanks.
You look good.
I figured we were fine, but
I mean, these things are pretty much tanks.
yeah, I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Wasn't that hard of a hit, I don't
Yeah,
think.
you're totally straight. Doesn't even look like you got a mark.
Pit road is closed.
That's good. I figured we were fine. I wasn't going to pit for damage anyway, I don't think. I didn't hardly touch him in the front. The 4X came from us getting hit in the back, checking up. I don't know who it was that hit us, but They probably couldn't see the guy spinning with the low visibility out the windshield. I had just barely gotten stopped and I still tapped the guy. Let's see, brake bias is at 50. I don't think we're going to be moving that at all. Maybe we'll see. If it starts getting loose on me, we might move it forward, but I don't think we're going to need to move it back at all ever. Maybe really late if we get a long green run.
Alright,
Be
man,
up
we're
on the
going green next
outside.
time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
Kind of prefer the
Extra
outside
thick
here. You can get a good
car.
run on the outside here at Iowa. But tire-wise, probably not the best. There's a bunch of bumps down in the bottom line of turn 1 and 2, which makes running down there pretty difficult. Kind of have to run middle line. Everything up front's pretty much the same. We gained like 1 spot, I think, because the guy in front of us wrecked, but he went to the back to fix damage or something.
Get ready.
Hopefully they can keep it straight in front of us now.
Alright, man.
Hopefully we don't
Safe
self-spin or
cars
something
in.
stupid like that.
Green flag, green flag.
Get a pretty decent start. Spencer did not get a very good start.
You got one inside.
Behind us.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Try and
Stay
roll the
high,
middle
there's a
line.
car on the low side.
Careful
Clear
on the
low,
throttle.
clear low.
And making contact right in front of us. Puts the 6 in the wall. Six gets a big run on the outside. Going for the pass on Nick.
You got one inside.
This guy's flying in
Clear low,
and
clear
spinning. He's on the apron. We may not get a caution. Or we might. Nick up at the wall. Interesting.
low. Outside.
Maybe just
Still
saving
there.
tires. I don't think he's gonna save up there though.
Stay low.
Try and pass him. Try and not push the
Still
car
there.
at all,
Hold your line.
because
All
I
clear,
massively
all clear.
overdrive it. Alright, pull up in front of him. Surprised he's running up there. You may know something that I don't. Maybe he's just so loose he wants to wear out that right front a little bit to keep it from getting loose. Puts us up to 6th. Definitely pitching it sideways on entry though. And these guys up here are pulling away. That's okay. And I think that's Joe spinning.
Outside.
5 had to check way up for that.
All clear, all
I
clear.
think he got into him. So 5, I think, is foregone conclusion quicker than I am.
You're 4th place.
Just give it to him.
Still there.
No reason to get run
Clear
over.
low, clear low.
I think I want to run middle in 1 and 2, but stick with the bottom in 3 and 4. Surprised Nick is running the top lane, both sides of the track. Be interesting to see what his thinking behind that is. 'Cause I don't think it's going to save tires up there. Maybe he's trying to save fuel. Maybe he realized Doesn't have enough to make it though. If you're running up there, you're going to be taking a longer way around the track. Would assume use more fuel that way. It's loose in the center. Have to be real careful on throttle. We're up to P5 after Joe spun. That was Joe, right? I think so. Slowly pulling away from Nick. We got a big gap to pretty much everyone in front of us. We're getting loose out of the corner. I'm afraid if I keep doing that, it's just going to get worse and worse. Unless I just overdrive it a bunch, which I'm prone to do that as well. I think Nick is doing a good job saving back there, even though he is running the top. I don't think we're going to be this much quicker than him the whole time. Glad we're getting some green flag racing though. Kind of struggling. Center corner, it's very loose. I think I'm going to migrate a bit up. Run the middle or something. There's the wall. Make sure he saw that. I'm just having to wheel it so much out of the corner. We're not really pulling away from him at all. The 5 is pulling away. We might be moving these brakes forward. How loose this is getting. I don't think these guys are going to be coming back to us on tires. They can just get on, throttle them a lot quicker, middle of the corner, and we have to wait because we're so loose. Maybe I can also be that aggressive, but I'm just too chicken. Still going green though, and that's great.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is
Where
closed.
was that at?
Extra 5 car.
Must have been in the back somewhere.
Pace car exiting too.
Well, looks like we got 5th place speed, or 6th place, depending on what Nick's
Pit road is
doing.
now open.
I feel like Nick is just riding, and he could shoot up past us at any time. But I think we're quicker than everybody else, besides the people in front of us, obviously. I think I'm going to put the brakes to like 54. Maybe we'll start overcooking entry a little bit, work that right front in, and it'll stop being so loose, and maybe we can get on throttle a bit quicker. So right now I feel like I'm wearing out the right rear way more than the right front. I'm going to try and get that wear back to balanced as best I can so I can get a better run off the corner. Like, it's good to be wearing the right rear more, But if we're so loose that we can't get on throttle, it's not going to do us any good. But I would rather wear the right rear than the right front and have to drive a tight race car, but we are not tight at all right now. So we'll try and change up our driving style a little bit to hopefully help the car long run. And that may not work. Worst thing we can do though is get on throttle just a bit too quick through the center and then like slide out of the corner and almost spin, overcook it, and then just heat up that right rear to where we are so loose that we can't do anything. Hopefully we can avoid that. I think running the bottom will definitely help with that though as well. Because we go up top and put a bunch of wheel into it and get on throttle quicker.
Pit road is closed.
Could light up the rears. This is a long race. We still got 55 laps to go. So who knows? Maybe we don't want to be worrying about the right front right now, or the right rear. Maybe it'll balance out on its own with how long of a race this is. Fuel-wise, we can do 100 laps. We were on like 22 gallons. Nick was on. Was 22 max? Oh, maybe I just filled it up. I just put a couple extra gallons in it. Nick's set was on 20, which was probably enough, especially with the cautions, but I wanted to be safe. Just wanted to be safe. Coming to the green here in a moment. 1 to green. We'll be on the inside.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
We'll see what we can do. Hopefully avoid self-spinning or having someone in front of us self-spin.
Get ready.
Try and get a good start. I mean, we should clear Nick if he's going to run the top line still. I would imagine. We do have a different brake bias now, but that shouldn't affect us too much.
Green flag, green flag.
We don't get a very good start.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
But we still clear Nick. So he goes way up there. We'll see if we can tag on to the back of these guys, though I don't think we're going to be able to.
Yeah, man, you're back in this.
They just seem a little bit too quick. Somebody's in the wall. It's the 6 car. They're going to be racing side by side, making contact. Brakes feel good at this brake bias. Car feels a bit tighter on entry, which is good. Well, these guys should pull away from us even though they are side by side. They're both quicker than we are, but they could wreck each other. Nick looks like he's doing a slider line into the corner. Six is losing it. He's going to be really loose coming into this next corner. Better be ready to hit the brakes.
Both car down low.
Somebody going down pit road. Alright, he keeps it underneath them. 6 did not like getting passed by the 5. He got a massive run through 1 and 2 that time. Nearly got to the bumper of the guy. I think they're going to end up wrecking each other. 6 looks like he's being super aggressive. I've fallen off a little bit. Six catches the apron and gets it sideways. Well, they're keeping it clean now. The 6 hasn't, or the 5 hasn't pulled away from him yet. Nearly clipped the apron. 5 getting loose right in front of the 6. 6 going back to the inside. They are racing very hard for that 3rd place. Would not be surprised if they wrecked, but I also would not be that surprised if they kept it clean. Nick's on the bottom now behind me. At least he was for that corner. Closed in a couple tenths. Maybe he's at the point where he feels good enough to run down there. 6 got massive loose through 1 and 2 that time. Nearly pushed up and wrecked the 5. Nearly got the wall. We get the apron. This isn't going to be a good corner. Here comes Nick. He was waiting. We're getting loose out of the corner, but it's a little bit tighter on entry.
Alright, man. Halfway.
Just got to halfway. 5 is pulling away from him now, as the 6 overdrove it several times and I think just heated his tires up. Nick's got 2.5 seconds behind him. I'd love to get a top 5, but that does not look like it's going to happen. They're just so loose. Maybe I needed to run up there like he was. Work that right front end. I don't know. Stick with our game plan. Nearly wreck out of the corner. I just can't get on throttle mid-corner, it's just snapping. Nick is definitely quicker than we are. Is he going to be able to get around us? Probably. I would imagine. This is a tough race. I am having to wheel this thing. This is long. Big track. I'm just not good at Iowa in general either. Which doesn't help things. Nick's just sitting behind me now. Figured he'd go top line in 1 and 2 and then get a run, go to my inside, but he hasn't done that quite yet. Nearly had the nose on my outside that time. He'll go for it now. Nope. Thought he would.
Got one outside.
He's there now.
You're clear high, outside. Still there. Still there, hold your line.
I don't want to fight him too hard, but we do have 3 seconds behind us we can work with.
Stay low.
I just don't have the speed to fight him even if I wanted to. Alright, we're going middle line. Seeing if there's anything up there for us. Tighten this thing up. Maybe we can hang on to his bumper, save some tires, and pass him at the end. I don't think we're quick enough though. Just a massive run on exit that time. We just are not fast. And we're gonna spin. Jeez, where did that come from? There's the wall, Nick. He might have done that on purpose. He's got nothing. No speed. Car is loose out of the corner, very tight on entry. Can't work it how I want. Feels the same as it did that first run, but we have fallen way off and Nick is past us now. I think Nick was just saving that whole time. Trying anything to get some speed, just not working. That was a little bit better, I think. He's just so much better on the exit of 2. That's where I lose my speed to him. fairly even through 3 and 4. So loose. Try kind of a middle cut down line in 1 and 2, and then run the middle, top or middle line in 3 and 4, perhaps. I think Nick is going defensive now. If I go low, there's no way I'm going to pass him. How loose this thing is, I'm not going to get any type of run out of the corner.
20 more laps.
20 to go. Maybe he pushed really hard there, now his tires are paying for it. Maybe he backed up to save the video. I doubt it though. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I was going to give you the high side.
He might have just backed up to me and raced me a little bit. Because he's pulling back away now. He is looking loose though. We're almost in the wall. Oh my gosh, this thing is so loose. I can't get on throttle. Ugh. He must have backed up to us. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Wouldn't think he would in an official race. Smoke off the corner. If we get a late restart, this could change some things. Well, we're getting pretty good runs on him now out of the corner. Just 1 and 2, we are so crap. We have nothing through 1 and 2. Try down here, I guess. It's tight down there now. Let's try that for a lap or two. Again. I don't think that's it. Do have a lap car coming up. Who is all over the place. I don't think the bottom's working for us anymore. Very tight on entry and then wrecking loose off the corner.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
But it's like that up here too, I guess. Big run. He was messed up by the lap car. I just can't get anything through 1 and 2. He pulls away. Nothing I can do about it. He's pulling away in 3 and 4 now. We tightened it up way too much. I can't do anything. Oh, he's loose.
Ah, shit, my bad. God damn it.
Alright, man,
Well,
caution is out.
does that
Caution
end
is
the
out.
race,
Line up
maybe?
single file. Pit road is closed.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That is all my fault.
It always happens to me.
Get Joe.
It's a 3 car.
We're just not quick enough.
I hate myself.
On a
I'm
restart
so
here,
sorry.
though, we might have something. I don't know. Probably not. I don't even know if we're going to get a restart.
Come on by now.
5 to go at the line.
Maybe
It's a
2
3 car.
1 or 2 lap shootout.
Pace car middle back.
That was a tough run.
That 3?
Pit road is now open.
Look at racing for a good long time, guys.
I thought he was clear. I guess I had too much of a... I don't know. That's my fault. I'm so sorry.
You got damage, Spencer?
Fuel-wise, we're totally
Nope,
fine.
I'm just penalizing myself. That was horrible.
Car 10. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the
And I don't know what I'm
outside.
going to do on this restart, because I need to drive it hard. But I feel like I'm just going to get
Let
so
the
loose.
10 car by.
I need to cool these tires down, especially the right rear. I'm going to go down here on the
Yeah,
apron.
the losing a lap thing is cool too.
That stinks. Are we going to go green? I think we will. I think this is going to be like a 1 or 2 lap shootout.
We got a green white checker here.
I think it's just going to be like a 2 lap shootout or something. Well, maybe not. We didn't get the 2 to green. I thought we would right there. Probably because that guy pit. We still got... This might be like a 1 lap shootout.
Actually, it looks like that might be the race.
That would be unfortunate. I want to have a shot at getting Nick. One more shot.
Again, Joe, that's 100% my fault, man. I mean,
Needed that
we
caution
were
to come
racing
out.
so good. I thought I
Just
had
a couple
better
laps
tires,
earlier.
just kept drifting up, and I thought you were clear. You weren't, and I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, man.
That happens.
Getting my tires cooled off as much as we possibly can, just in case we get a restart. It's going to be a chaotic mess into the first corner if we do. But if we get a good jump, you never know. 2 to green?
2 laps to go.
No. Oh, dang it.
Good race.
Oh, poopy.
Yeah, very nice race.
The heck, why aren't we going green?
Poopy, poopy, poopy. Oh well.
Good one, Mike. Joe, I had a lot of fun racing with you, man.
I'm not sure the results would have been the same if we had stayed green. Y'all were coming for sure. I thought is there not green, white checkers in this?
Nope.
I don't think there is.
There's not. I wish there was, but nope. Oh, okay. So they have green, white checkers for legends, but not super late models. Okay, makes sense. Right?
They have them for legends? That's stupid.
White flag this time by. One more to go.
Dang it. I wanted that one lap shootout to try and get him. We could have done it. I think, I don't know. The caution just needed to come out like 2 laps sooner. Oh, well. Curious to see what these tires are going to be. Right rear is probably like 30%. Right front's probably like 79. It's probably not that bad. Might be in the 80s still for both. Curious to see what Nick's are.
Spencer, you gave me a spot.
If I knew what this does, that might help. Put this right rear spring
20 left.
offset to 12. Maybe that'll tighten it up. Just couldn't get the
I jumped out on purpose, man.
just couldn't get the throttle down out of turn 1 and 2. That was killing me. I was getting so loose,
Get
and
that
he would
kick
just
on the
pull
positive side of your iRacing.
half a
then,
tenth
man,
to a
'cause
full
you
tenth ahead of me
it's
down the
like +9.
backstretch. I'd hold even with him in 3 and 4, and I actually gained on him a couple times when he messed up the corner a bit, but it just wasn't enough. Just could not keep it solid enough. Car was going away from me big time. But fun race. I figured he was hanging back there. We weren't pulling away from him being that quick. This is not my track. He's much better here than I am, but
Pit road
fun
is now
race.
open.
We come away with 6th
There's the checkered flag.
as the number 2. Should have done better, but
TJ Majors just said this is
There
what
you go,
happens
man.
when you have the
Good
best crew
job,
chief.
driver.
open
Past the
setup.
12, past the 13, past
Car
the...
looks fine. Tires. 73.41. It was close to my first prediction. Nick was at 41 right rear too. I had way better right front. I don't know how I couldn't catch him just because I couldn't. I couldn't get on throttle out of the corner. Everyone's right around that. Man, I should have ran the tighter set, I guess. I don't know. Probably wouldn't have done me much good. I can't believe how close it was to my prediction before I even got out of the car. What did I say? 79.39? Something like that? And I was 71.41. Tyler 81.56. That's really good. 73.41. Good grief. I like that. I'm pretty sure that's a Larry Foyt car, and that's the number 14. It's kind of funny. First up is 12 spinning in front of me, and I do everything I can to get checked up. I just have nowhere to go, and then the 10 just full throttle into me. That's Tyler. I like the paint scheme there. Oh, yeah. He's saying sorry for plowing into me. So right as that guy's spinning, the 14 cuts in front of him. He has no idea. So there's just really nothing he could do. He couldn't get low enough. 14 saw him and then cut up, and then he was trying to get in line, and just didn't work out for us, but that happens. We somehow got it stopped before we really did anything. Like just a small tap, and then that's where the big hit came from. Which didn't hurt me at all somehow, thankfully. And then this is the 11 going to my inside, and he just loses it. I gave him plenty of room. Thought I didn't even know he got it saved. I thought he spun into the inside wall, and we might have got a caution, but he kept it going straight. Good job to him. See, Nick's running the top line that entire first run. I wonder why. Was he trying? He had to have been trying to get that right front down so it would tighten up. because of how loose it was and how loose it was going to get. And I should have been doing that as well. I thought if we just ran the bottom, it'd save both tires, but we just got so loose at the end. Just wasn't possible. Oh, and then Joe, that's when Joe looped it in front of us. He just got in too hot. I was really worried about doing this as well. He's in third at this point. Just gets a tap from the 6. The 6 tries to save it. Joe can't keep it going straight. No caution for that, though. Was that 2 cautions? Pretty good. 13's into the wall. I love that Circuit City car from Spencer there. 14 into the wall. He's running the top. So is the 14. 6 car. He's hitting the wall. We saw this. That's when the 5 got around him, and then the 6 immediately tries to pass him back, and they make some contact. Thought they were going to wreck. 6 just got loose there. It wasn't a big deal. Looked bigger from my view than the replay shows. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 15 down the front stretch climbing the wall. He was the lap car we saw. Oh, glad that wasn't a caution. He's going backwards. Does he get back going? Looks like it. He's a lap car we saw that we couldn't really figure out which lane. He was going in chicken streaker, but didn't turn out too bad. 1 car trying to catch the 4. Don't think he ever did. I think the 4 car won. He did, yeah. 10 cars into the wall hard. Six into the wall hard. Nick. He didn't do anything. Let's just see how loose we all are. Is it broken? What's it showing us here? It's not showing us anything. Just showing us bumps. We just need to see the last caution, which is, I think, Spencer getting into Joe here. Maybe. They're racing hard. No, nothing yet. I don't know what the replay's doing. 13's gonna hit the wall though. 5 car, is he a lap down? No, he's in second. Did he almost catch up to the 4? He did. He was only 6/10 back there. Look how close he got to the leader on lap 74 of 80. I didn't realize they were having that good of a race. The 5 car was flying. He must have been really saving. And then Spencer just misjudges it and gets Joe, and that's really unfortunate for him. Just spins him to the infield, and that will end the race. Pretty good one, honestly. That race up front looked really good there at the end. Only 2 cautions. Or was it 3? Must have been 3. Yeah, 3 cautions. That was fun, though. I enjoyed that. Tough racing. Wish I could have beat Nick. But I just couldn't get it on throttle at the end. Fun race, though.